Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1515 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is You keep your balance by staying grounded. You keep your balance by staying grounded. What do I mean by this? I'm not going to get into it without bringing on board the story selling coach, Joe. Welcome to the conversation, Joe.
Hello, thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Good, and you?
Alhamdulillah. And what comes to your mind when I say keep your balance by staying grounded?
Well, in the beginning, when I heard it, I'm like, okay, so if I'm grounded, how can I be balanced?
Hmm.
And then I'm like, hmm, maybe it's not physically grounded.
Hmm.
And then I took it as
Yeah.
emotional grounding. And if you think about it, there is the future where comes our anxiety. There is
Mm-hmm.
the past that comes our regrets or depression, and there's the present. Now, when we're grounded, we are in the present, and we are in the present
Yes.
emotionally. Then I'm not in the future. I'm not
Hmm.
in the past. I'm in the now. I'm in the present,
Yes.
and I'm in what we call the gift of the present.
Yes, you are in the gift of the present.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking of this, yes, I was thinking of emotional grounding because when you're stable with your emotions, when you are grounded, then you are able to be balanced. And also when you are humble.
Yes. Yes.
Grounded for me also refers to being humble, because sometimes some of us, when you achieve or you are succeeding, then you go flying in the air and you have your head in the clouds, and then you lose it, right? You're not able to have that balance, whether it is with your relationships, whether it is with your work, whether it is with your own self and your goals for that matter. So I feel grounding is super important when it comes to finding your balance with life.
This is interesting because when you say grounded now, I'm hearing you and I'm understanding more centered, being centered, being
Yes.
in the center. And in my youth, while growing up, I was a table tennis player, ping pong player. And the thing that we have to know, the first thing that, and the tennis players know it as well, when you go on the left or you go on the right to hit the ball, you have to run back to the middle. You have to go
Mhm.
back to the middle. You have to be centered again to be ready for the next hit, for the next for the next move. So
Correct.
if I stay on the right or I stay on the left, then I would be missing the other side. So I
Hmm.
go back to the center, and whether in our state of mind or our emotions or physical, when we are in the center, when we are grounded in the center, it's easier for us to go left or right, forward or backwards. But
Hmm.
as long as we're centered.
I like that. And as you say that, what comes to my mind is when you're in the center, you have a more balanced view of both sides,
Yes, yes, indeed, yes,
right?
yes, and
It's
then
you're not leaning towards one or the other. You're centered.
true,
You're balanced,
true.
and so you have a better vision of everything that's going on around. This is interesting. It's almost like we go layer after layer after layer. I love
And
this.
then when I said balanced in the beginning, I'm
Hmm.
like balanced. The first thing, I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind when I read balance is that uh, what you call it, the man on the line, the person who walks on the rope,
Yes, yes, the tightrope
and
walker.
yeah, and they have the weight on left and right, but they have to be grounded in the center, because
Hmm.
if it's tilted left or tilted right, they might fall, and that's dangerous.
Hmm.
So to be able to walk on this line, the thin line, they always have to be centered and grounded.
Yes.
It's always touching the ground, being here and being in the center,
Hmm.
so they can go forward.
Okay, now and also again another layer to this. When you look at the balance from the balance of justice,
Oh yeah.
the weighing scale. So you
Oh,
actually, if you're balanced, there's no judgment, right? Because you're in the now. It's a
yeah,
beautiful coming back to where you started from, but
yeah.
another layer, another way of looking at it. And great. And I say, as I say, looking at it, I see that Pulkit is watching us. Thank you, Pulkit, for joining us. He says, balance it like Buddha.
By balance it like,
Balance it like Buddha. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, okay,
Buddha. Yes, beautiful.
yeah. So yeah, yeah, and then grounded. Uh, it takes me to something that I learned later in life. That we were once in our NLP training, and then our trainer asked us, remove your shoes, remove your socks, and touch
Mm,
the floor. And we
yes.
were outside, and he's like, touch the grass, touch the ground.
Mm,
He said, we are so much uh, using a layer of rubber between us and the ground that a lot of time we're not touching them. We're not taking the energy of the ground and not transferring this energy between us and the ground, literally, like literally grounded. And this
mm,
energy that we talked about many times now for the days, the days that passed. I mean,
mm,
this energy, that this exchange of energy between us and the ground and
mm,
earth and the creation and everything is actually as well gives us this power to be more focused, to be more ready
mm,
for everything else.
mm. Again, I'm just going to take from that and go one level deeper, because as you connect with the ground, you connecting with universe.
Oh
You're
yeah,
connecting with source energy. You're connecting with higher power, which was our quote of day two, right? Where
true, true, true.
it's beautiful. I love these conversations and I am enjoying this. So I always close our daily life with an I am affirmation, because it's almost like you're empowering. I am. So Joe, I'm going to leave it up to you today. Should we use it as I am grounded, or should we use it as I am balanced? You
I am
tell me.
balance is nice. I am balance is
Hmm.
can appeal to to a wider audience.
Super. So, guys, as per what Joe says, I am balanced in comments if this conversation has brought you some grounding and balance. And please write in comments, use the power of I am and write I am balanced in comments. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. It's interesting that we're doing this quote today, because today I am actually going to be flying. I'm flying out for my very first speaking engagement post COVID. I'm speaking in Oman to a
Wow.
women of women entrepreneurs. Super excited. So I am balanced. I'm taking balance with me as I fly out. So
Well,
thank you, Joe, for your time.
have a safe
And
flight and
yes,
hope you reach well grounded.
oh yes, I love this. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow from Oman, from Muscat, inshallah.
Yeah,
You
inshallah.
take care.
Yeah.
And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe. And thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks. Bye bye.